there's stuff that I've done which other people see and they're like, oh, this reminds me of this artist or that artist.
Hmm.
And there are three painters, they're all super famous painters that come up over and over again. There's a few things I've done that people keep saying Van Gogh, a little, self-serving flattery there, but
Hmm.
like they say Van Gogh, and I know is specifically my painting looks like Starry Night in a sense. They're
Yeah,
seeing that.
I can see that. Yeah.
It's a couple of the mosaic paintings that I've
Hmm.
done, and I think you have seen at least one of them. And I've done some stuff that people say looks like Klimt, probably for the same reason that they were saying it looked like Van Gogh, just like sort of that
Hmm.
pixelated pointillism looking thing. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm getting inspiration from them.
So a while back I was reading a biography on Van Gogh. It was a really big book, and so glad I was able to get through that. And he did, or he created Starry Night around, you mentioned like being in a mental institution. He did that while, I think it was around the time he was in a mental
Mhm,
institute. This is right after he cut his ear
mhm.
off, which was also something I was really interested, like who'd he give it to and stuff, because there was,
There's a lot of legends about that, and a
yeah,
lot of misinformation.
there is, and like from what the book said, like because from what I always understood, he gave it to like a woman that he loved or
Mhm.
interested. From what I read the book, it was actually to it was for his roommate that just left, that they had some like conflicts with each other.
Yeah, he was apparently a terrible roommate,
Yeah.
which I think is on brand.
And yeah,
Painters are messy.
yeah, and it was actually intended for the roommate that left, but he gave it to a lady at a brothel that the roommate favored.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
just like, give it to him. He couldn't find him, but I was like, okay, now I know who the ear was for.
Yeah, well, once you cut off your ear and start giving it to anybody, I don't think there's accounting for what people are gonna say about it. I think you lose control of the story when you start cutting body parts off, giving them away. But
But
yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that the painters that my paintings seem to remind other people of are well-known mentally ill artists. I'm a pretty mentally stable person, but painting is definitely a release, and
yeah.
I find it to be very calming, and sometimes I look at my work and I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, I was out of my mind." I was absolutely out of my mind when I did that.
Well, he got made fun of a lot from how he made his strokes.
Yeah.
That was like he would, I guess from what I understand, he would like really squint, but he would every stroke he would like lean back and squint. So do you have a certain like practice how you he was picked on a lot for that